Arthur Mpofu 2-0. Very impressive in both of his fights. Fouad Shahin, we haven't seen him in the Cage Titans cage yet, but he was very impressive in his first 2 fights. He's coming out of defensive edge.
Coming out of defensive edge, undefeated, looking to keep that train rolling. Both of these guys are big for 135, even though Fouad Shahin weighed in a little light.
Did he?
I believe he hit 133.
Yeah, he's a pretty big dude, though. It looks like it. Sometimes you overcut. You overestimate how much you gotta lose.
Fouad Shahin makes his first walk to the cage, Titans cage, enters. And this time for gold.
Only title fight of the night.
Arthur Mpofu has looked sensational through 6 rounds of action in the cage, Titans cage. His most recent win coming over Daniel Pena. A complete mixed martial artist in his own right. Dynamic striking, excellent clinch work, good movement, and another big 135-pounder.
Yeah, like I said, Arthur Mpofu 2-0. Coming out of SBG, looked very impressive in both of his fights. Very dynamic striker, a southpaw, and he uses it very well. He uses that left kick, he uses that right hook. Yeah, he's got a very tough test here. Fouad Shahin, you know, both of these guys are gonna, I know both of these guys are really great strikers, so we haven't really seen Arthur on the ground yet. So that could be interesting because Shahin does have a win by submission.
First round armbar submission at Combat Zone 64. Let's see if that submission game comes into play tonight. We've got 5 rounds of action scheduled for this fight. 3 minutes apiece. Again, this is an amateur title fight, so no elbows, no knees to the head, no heel hook submissions. But other than that, same sport.
Yep. Gloves are a little bigger too.
Yeah, he hit the scene hard in 2018. And he's looking to kick things off strong in 2019 as he receives a warm welcome.
Make some noise. This is an amateur title bout, 5 3-minute rounds. First, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of defensive edge. Let's hear it. Fouad Shahin the Falcon. And his opponent, also at 135, with a record of 2-0. His fight gym is SBG East Coast. Let's hear it for Arthur Mpofu.
And here we go, our only title fight of the evening, amateurs on the line. Fouad Shahin in the red camo trunks, Arthur Mpofu in the black trunks. John English, our referee for this bout. They come out, they touch him up.
Here we go.
Quick kicks from Fouad Shahin.
Shahin very aggressive right out the gate. Mpofu very technical, as we've seen in the past. Oh, big knees to the body.
Mpofu with a bite on a guillotine
Looking
here.
for the neck. Shahin trying to get this to the ground.
Mpofu with the underhook trying to sneak to the back. Gets the pressure against the cage. Some hand fighting here going on.
Mpofu, ooh, looking to scoop. Shahin looking for that neck.
He might really be diving on that. He had that right knee in the air.
This could. Oh, Mpofu looking for the takedown. But Shahin's got the underhook. Ooh, but he got it. Not quite. Shahin's not all the way down.
You can't tell if Mpofu's hands, it looks like his hands are clasped behind the hips. Very good position for Arthur Mpofu. Shahin doing a good job keeping his hips spread, biting on that underhook to halt this takedown from being completed.
So Shahin's on his feet there. He's ready to pop up.
Mpofu controlling that right foot.
Oh, yeah, he is.
It's a little intricacies in the wrestling game.
Right.
A game of inches. And there's the two for Arthur Mpofu. Full guard here.
This is the first time we've seen Mpofu on the ground.
Mpofu trying to grab the back of the head and posture up and throw some strikes, as he does.
Big strikes. Shahin attacking the leg.
Limited leg attacks you can go for here.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that leg isolated. It's almost a reverse guard here. Some nice hammer fist from the bottom from Fouad Shahin.
Yeah. Staying active there, keeping Mpofu on his toes.
Looks like Mpofu has his left arm pinned.
Yeah, they're in kind of an awkward position there.
Mpofu explodes out.
Big punches here. 10 seconds left. And this is a 5-rounder.
One round in the books, a takedown scored from Mpofu, some kicks landed from Shahin. Interesting matchup through 3 minutes.
Yeah, very interesting first round. Mpofu, like I said, first time we've seen him on the ground. He got the takedown, he's on top, got some good ground and pound. But Shahin, dangerous off his back, had a pretty good guard.
And he was able to defend the takedown nicely for a while there, but Mpofu was relentless with that attack. Not sure if that's the game plan that Mpofu had planned, is utilize his wrestling. See what happens in round 2. There's a lot on the line here tonight.
Yeah. Second round here. Oh, Shahin a little too aggressive there, slipped.
It took 2 steps in to go throw that leg kick.
Oh, diving on a leg.
Might be trying to like sneak around. Very interesting attempt at a sweep there. Side control now from Mpofu. Good shoulder pressure. Doesn't look like much, but that's not fun.
Oh, yeah. Side control here.
Fouad Shahin keeping that right knee up, preventing a pass to mount. He tries to sneak underneath and try to escape this bad position, but Mpofu recognizes it, stuffs the attempt. Shahin going for some inverted triangles here from side control. Mpofu trying to get that elbow out, and he does. Now Mpofu's looking to isolate the left arm.
Looking for a key lock here.
I'm impressed with how heavy Mpofu's able to stay on top of Shahin.
Yeah.
Riding the positions, although Shahin going for a triangle here, Mpofu's stacking out of it, and he is passed.
Yeah, and Shahin's, he's never stops moving. He's always threatening.
Shahin's got that, trying to get that crossface on the bottom. Shahin's staying flat here. He needs to buck his hips up and try and shrimp out. Create space. And Mpofu's just riding the position from here. Trying to find a window of opportunity to pass or posture up. The crucifix is there if he wants it, if he wants to pull that wrist down between the knee.
He switches his hips there for a second. Mpofu's pretty, he seems content to stay in side control.
And that shoulder pressure just takes the life out of you slowly. Yeah. It's slowly suffocating.
He's making Shahin carry all that weight.
He might be trying to turn Shahin so his back faces him so he can dive on an arm bar or take the back here, but
short time here. Shahin right up. Look at that. See, that was impressive. See, Mpofu was really tight on top the whole time, but Shahin, when he got just a tiny bit of space, he popped right back up.
Popped right back up and through. Yes. He landed a punch on the exit. So even though he spent that entire round on his back, he's looking for windows of opportunity to create offense. And the second he found one, he fired a lightning right hand. I don't know if it even hit Mpofu, but he's in it and he's trying to finish Mpofu with everything he throws.
Yeah.
And that was a slip that ended up in that position there, starting at that round. But you got to think he's down 2 rounds thus far.
Yeah, and going into the 3rd round, this is the first title fight for both guys, so the 5 rounds, that cardio could come into play here, but we'll see.
And both of them look pretty fresh, too. Round 3 underway. That was a nice kick.
Yeah, very nice.
And Fouad's got some power on those kicks. Nice combination, setting up the high kick. Mpofu just out of the way. That one was checked. Head kick from Mpofu. These guys are starting to look like Randy Costa out there.
Mpofu very calculated, very takes his time with everything.
Sets things up, nice head movement. Leaps into range, throws a combo, slips right out. Excellent job. Mpofu's starting to lower his hands a bit.
Ooh, both guys had good kicks there. And again, Mpofu looking for the takedown.
Good underhook on the left side.
Nice clinch here.
Nice ankle pick from Mpofu. Scores another 2. See if he elects to posture up and throw some ground and pound down. Now that he's got the half guard against the fence.
Yeah,
there he is.
Yeah, it's tough to get to the fence there for Shahin to move. It's a good spot from Mpofu.
He's got that left leg in the half guard. Oh, he's looking to loop that leg around from half guard to try and attack a leg here. Straight ankle locks and knee bars are legal, and calf slices apparently, are legal at the amateur ranks, but you cannot reap the knee. Fouad Shahin looking to try and use the cage here, it looks like, to kick off.
Oh, wall walking here.
There's that Americana attempt again.
Tatak.
Slipped right out of it, though.
Time.
Another positional battle won for Arthur Mpofu as he scored a takedown, landed some good effective ground and pound. I was just able to control Fouad Shahin no matter where it went on the ground.
Yeah, again, Mpofu on top, very tight on top, good pressure on top, and Shahin just not really able to get up there. You know, he couldn't find the space to get up. But the beginning of the round was interesting. We saw a lot of striking exchanges, which is what I actually expected from this fight. I didn't expect this fight to be so much on the ground. So interesting.
At that time, it was a caught kick that resulted in the clinch that resulted in the takedown.
And both guys do not look tired. These guys are in shape.
Now we head to the championship rounds, the likes of which neither of these young men has ever seen yet. But both of them seem to be in good shape to go another 6 minutes.
Nice leg kick.
Went to the rear leg. Mpofu looks like he's just on top of dictating the range. He's always just out of the way.
Which is interesting too. He keeps a good amount of distance.
Nice timing on that kick. He stepped out of range, waited for Fouad Shahin to plant, and threw that kick with precision. Mpofu starting to talk in there.
Yeah.
Nice left hand. That was a stinger.
He's starting to get Shahin frustrated here.
Beautiful.
Now he's picking him apart.
Beautiful combination. I don't know if that was a slip or a knockdown. It might have been a slip.
That was kind of like, he kind of broke his legs there. You know what I mean? Like he kind of fainted, and as he moved, he kind of slipped and fell.
Yeah.
Broke his legs, as you would say in basketball.
Or made him lose his jock strap in football.
Right.
Oh, nice right hand from Shahin.
And Shahin switches his stance here, which could be interesting.
He's going to throw that leg kick, I think. Oh, right hand. Mpofu on his bike for a second.
Now, if Mpofu's anything, never mind, he switched back. Oh, he switched back.
Now they're both standing southpaw.
Now, when you're standing in the same stance, it opens up that leg kick, but neither guy used it.
That one was checked.
Ooh. Shahin's doing a good job of changing his stance.
Ooh, I can't tell which landed there.
Yeah, I think those hooks landed.
gotta watch the screen more.
Yeah. But I was saying Shahin changes his stance at the right time. He catches with that right hook when Mpofu comes in.
Yep.
He's timing it really well.
Another nice leg kick, too.
Now these guys are going toe-to-toe. And Mpofu hears the bell. He heard the slap, and he went in for the takedown. Very intelligent.
And I was just about to say before he scored that takedown that this round could be the neck-and-neck round so far. First round that they stayed defeat the whole time. Both guys had a lot of success. Mpofu with some nice left hand, some great movement, moving backwards and countering. That leg kick that knocked Fouad Shahin down, but Shahin started finding some success with his combination, stepping in, like you said, stepping back, changing his stance, throwing that right hand. And in a tight round like that, a takedown at the last 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Veteran maneuver, high fight IQ, very well could have stole the round. Don't know how it's going to go on the judges' scorecards, of course, but that was a very fun, high fight IQ round.
Yeah, and we saw there too is Mpofu started to take control of the striking exchanges, and Shahin started to get frustrated. But Shahin had some good strikes of his own. Switching up stances is definitely a good way to disrupt kind of the momentum of the other guy.
Fifth and final round.
There we go.
To determine who will be the amateur bantamweight champion of Cage Titans. Mpofu gets his crowd into it.
Get that strap. Who wants it more? Fifth round.
They are both fired up and ready to do this. I love that show of respect. Oh, looked like Mpofu might have buckled his knees there.
Right to the takedown.
I thought Shahin landed a right hand moving backwards. It looked like Mpofu got stung, but he scores the takedown anyways.
Yeah, that was a quick exchange.
Mpofu's just showing different levels of his game in each one of his fights. Now it's the wrestling. Oh, Shahin
looking for a triangle.
He might have that in decent position here. He's got to get that right. There it is.
Head down.
And he's got to get that knot tighter.
He's got to tighten that up if he wants this. This is going to be a Hail Mary triangle.
He's looking for the foot. Look at it, pull the foot in. If he can try and grab that shin.
He's got to kind of floor walk his shoulders out.
And he's got to try and get his shoulders on the opposite side to make it easier to seal that knot.
Yeah.
Mpofu's stacking him the right way, and it's tough for him to change his angle with the fence, the cage right there.
And he's got the elbow right on the stomach there.
Yep. Looks like Arthur Mpofu might even have his left hand in there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, after seeing it here from the monitor, yeah, he's got his left hand in there as well. Not as threatening. But he's tightening up the knot. It's over the toes, though. Ooh. It's over the toes.
Now, Mpofu doing a good job, like you said, keeping him stacked. Shahin's got to walk those shoulders out. Oh, yeah. Mpofu's got a hand in there, so it's tough to finish. Maybe if Shahin can push that arm through, might be able to get a better bite on it.
And again, this is a game of inches here.
Looking for rubber guard now.
He's got a high guard there. Oh, now he's in a much better angle to switch his hips and try and seal this triangle. The way he has to turn, the fence is not in the way anymore, but Mpofu still has that left hand in there, which is creating...
He's got the space to breathe.
It's creating a ton of space, making it tough to lock it up.
But Shahin relentless. He's not letting this go.
Well, he knows he's down a few rounds, and this might be his best opportunity to get a finish.
Definitely.
Let's try and just see if he can pry that arm out.
Oh, he's trying a different grip now.
It's trying to modify grip, trying to scissor. Oh, Mpofu.
Oh, he's scissoring it.
Yeah.
He's just squeezed right now. Oh,
and Mpofu is fine. Yes, too little, too late. And this this fight is over. We wait the judges' scorecards.
What a fight.
Our new champion will be crowned. Mpofu implemented a strong wrestling game plan, stayed heavy on top for the first 3 rounds. The 4th round was back and forth action with the striking, back and forth through both young men. In the 5th round, Mpofu brought it to the ground once more, but found himself in a tricky triangle attempt from Fouad Shahin that made it a struggle of a fight through that 5th and final round.
Right.
Not much action, but a lot of danger.
Yes. Yeah, that triangle was definitely, it wasn't enough to get the tap, but it was constantly threatening. So it could have won Shahin the round, but would it be enough to win the fight? But win or lose, 5 rounds like this is just great experience for both guys.
Oh, yeah, whoever comes out on top, whoever doesn't come out on top of this one's gained a lot of experience and is still a force to be reckoned with at 135 here.
Sure.
Who does this song?
Shazam.
I don't have it.
REO Speedwagon.
Gotcha. I knew that.
Waiting for the scorecards here.
President Mike Pulver stepping in to award the belt to his new champion, whoever it may be. Where's the belt? I don't see the belt in there.
Mr. Dana White has it.
Oh, he does have it. I didn't see it. Mr. Dana White.
Mr. Mike Pulver, sorry. There we go.
Let's hear it for these fighters that took it the distance in our final amateur title fight of the evening. Your winner, out of the blue corner,
Arthur Mpofu was the new amateur bantamweight champion of Cage Titans. Unbelievable performance. Still looks like he could go 4 more rounds. And congratulations.